that all? He must have skills.
Attention all units, Central Dispatch, be advised, we have a 1075 in progress with multiple victims. Respond to raid alarm, all units respond, code 3. My pet!
Oh, what's up? Sorry, I'm getting this video put out for... Oh my god!
Get in, losers. We're seizing the means of production today.
One of these days we'll do it right. Alright, thumbnails. 10 PC. Yep. Alright, 10 games. Games to avoid. PC gaming topic. No, it's not made for kids. No AI. 10 PC. 10 PC. 10 PC games. PC games to avoid. Bad games on PC. What's everybody up to? Welcome to the Thursday stream. Today we're doing Silksong. Last night we were playing Stuntman Ignition, which I find to be an exemplary game. I'm actually having a lot of fun with it. And, I'm glad that we're having fun with it, because more often than not, PS2 games have not been kind to me, especially if Zordon has anything to do with it. Worst games, bad games, retro gaming, console, PC gaming, PC Master Race, bad games, horrible games. And we're just going to let this upload. We're going to select yes for monetization. Inappropriate language, submit the rating. 10 games, yes. Alright, next, and then public. Alright. We published that video, so that's good to go. Okay. We got some video games to play. Again, we were playing Stuntman Ignition the other day. Tremendously fun game. I'm having a blast with it. Now we gotta play Silksong. Hopefully we can make it through Act 1. That'd be cool. I don't know if we can. I don't even know what we were doing last. There we go. Justice for K-Dog? K-Dog's like long gone, brother. Alright. Can I play Hollow Knight Silksong, please? Here we go. Where is the plug-in for my mouse? Because I gotta plug in this mouse. This mouse is almost dead, and that's not good. We don't want that. There it is. Hello, Silksong, you gonna play? Did I finally break it? It's not even pulling up the Team Cherry thing. There it is. Jesus. Why is this light on? It's too bright in here. I could turn that off. Alright, where we leave off? The blasted steps. Okay, so we're doing something. I'm sure if we check the map, we'll be able to see where we're trying to go. Why not invest in the clapper? Clap on, psh, psh, clap off. I always wanted one of those too, you know? Oh, yes! There's a boss that we're fighting. Yeah. I forgot about her. And I forgot about all of this shit that we have to do too. Thank you. For the singing bass, Billy Bass? I remember seeing him everywhere, dude. I don't remember any of the songs that he sang. But that was such a novelty, right? You had one, of course you did. Okay, I definitely hit the edge. I'm not that rusty, brother. Get out of here. Oh my god. The 90s. Oh, I died, so I don't get that back. Cool. Oh, this sucks. Such trash, man. Alright, I just gotta get back into the groove. Once we get back in the groove, we'll take her out in no time. Excuse me. I'm making this jump. Stop. Because I'm pretty sure if we beat her, we beat the chap. Speedrun strat. Okay, wind. Gotta crisscross that jump. I'm trying. Hey, hey, hey! God! It's such an unfair fight, man. The damage differentials kills it for me. Like, why am I taking 3 damage from a single little just running into her oopsie poopsie touch? I don't like that. I gotta get close in. That's the nature of the beast for this. You're so cool, game. I should be able to charge my shit here. God. Oh my God! Here we go. The start of every single Silksong stream for me is just me getting my poo kicked in for XYZ amount of hours till the game decides I'm worthy of not taking the damage that it wants to give me. Again, I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, that's cute. Yeah, good luck, I'm gonna die. Ridiculous. Yeah, make sure I get eaten alive, please. All because I just want to survive your stupid walk back. Yep, don't do what you're supposed to do, it's fine. Yep, don't do what you're supposed to do, it's fine. Yes, the whole thing does. It's a horrible fight. Oh my god, stop! It's probably the best run I had on her. But because there has to be 18 trillion extra gimmicks to a basic ass boss fight. Ridiculous. Yeah, that's why I have to back away. Also, what's up, Zool? How you been, man? Ooh, we're damaging her. Ooh. Oh god, I gotta remember. Everything she's doing now is fire. There's fire for everything. If it didn't take you 20 years to heal, we would have been fine. Would have been absolutely fine. Okay. Alright, just take the cheap hits, get her. That's a pretty good schedule, isn't it, though? I'm off for the next 4 days. I took some time off. We have the father-son hike. Father's Day hike, whatever. That I'm going to with Kian. Oh, thanks, game. That's exactly what I wanted you to do. Thanks, game. That's exactly what I wanted you to do. Money's good, can't complain. That's all that we care about, right? Alright, last titty judge. Yeah, good luck dodging that, bitch. Dude, she landed right on fucking top of me. What's that about? Great. I jumped and it didn't let me go. Shocker. Shocker that it did not let me jump when I'm asking to. I feel like all I have are regulars now. I'm not gonna make it on Twitch, and that's not self-deprecating or anything. It's just I'm not money-minded like that, and it sucks, but we'll be all right. Can we make it on one life? They really couldn't be pissed to put a closer bench here. I don't understand. Oh, my job? Yeah, I got my regulars. Undead Fireman VTuber? I could do that, yeah. This is bad. This is bad. We're too close. 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 We're so fucked. We're so fucked. Alright, so fun fact. If you're in dash mode, you just can't jump. You can't jump. So don't hold down the run button. Because God forbid your feet know how to fucking work vertically whenever you want to run fast. Remember, kids, Olympic hurdles, they're just a joke. It's all CGI. It's fake like the fucking moon landing, apparently. It's impossible to run fast and jump. Fundamentally, physically. You just can't do it. Move over, Jesse Owens, you liar. Ridiculous. These socks make me itchy. Alright, last judgment. Well, I mean, I had her, and then the game's like, nope! Nope, not allowed. Is there really not a closer... I just want a bench to be right there. I don't want to have to do this shit all the fucking time when I lose to her. This isn't fun. This is a chore. Or the controller could just say, you know what? We're not going to do anything. Clearly. Like, there's something here. According to this, there's something over to the right. But the game refuses to let me get to it. Allegedly right here. In the middle of my heal cycle, thanks. What do I have? What bullshit crest do I have right now? That was a perfect walk back. Holy shit. Ridiculous. So cute. This is gonna be a 4-hour stream of me just trying to beat this one boss, and I'm not about that. I'm not. What kills me is that she isn't really hard. Oh my god! We're so close! Sorry, that raid threw me off. What's up, old man? I heard it in my ears. I was like, fuck, 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 fuck! What's up, everybody? My name's 45. I'm a retro variety streamer. Play a bunch of games from the 70s all the way to now, always on true hardware. Whenever I can. Right now we're playing Silksong, and we're at a very incredibly difficult bullshit. Like the most bullshit boss I think we fought since we fought that guy that looked like Eddie from Foster's Home. Because she's too damn big for the screen, which means that I can't see what she's doing when she's telegraphing her moves, but it is what it is. If you're not following Old Man Sim, please do. Phenomenal streamer. If you're new here, follow me, because that's what God would want, right? Gimmicks galore, brother. Gotta heal fast. Too close, too close, too close. Jesus Christ. It's a ridiculous fight. It goes on for far too long, far too many weak cycles. Just stop. We get it. It's the Act 1 boss. Whatever. Save some pussy for the rest of us, last judge. Yeah, that's cute. I definitely dodged that, but okay. Oh, yep. Fucking kidding me. That's cute. This game's a lot like Blasphemous. It gives you a lot and then just it shits on your face. For what? Why does it need to be so hard? Because that's what the kids want? Okay, cool. If the kids wanted meth, would you make it for them? Nope, you made Silksong instead. It's cute. It's really cute. Why does everything take 2 fucking hits? That's so fucking cute, dude. You got hit, and I took all the damage. That's sweet, man. Real sweet of you. I'm over this fight. I'm mentally losing the investment in this. I really, truly am. I'm tired of the you do damage, but hey, also we got to give you a cheap shot too. I'm fucking over it. Okay. I'm trying, but the game's fisting me, and it's really pissing me off. I'm tired of these fucking hard-ass games that I just want to have fun in my life. Why is it so fucking difficult? So fucking cool. Thank God, dude. course it didn't count. Of course not. Oh no. Wrong screen. My bad. I'll fix it in a second. Here's the Citadel. We're in Act 2 now. We're officially 33% through the game. Nice. What, Amanda? Be right back. Gotta change a diaper.
The early video game industry loves to sell the myth that it was built by visionary corporate giants, but when you look at the actual history of companies like Atari, an unfortunate truth emerges. The people making the games were treated less like tech pioneers and more like factory workers with soldering irons. There was no public credit, no royalties, brutal deadlines, and endless crunch. And the weird part, some of the most important milestones in gaming history happen specifically because Atari treated its programmers like garbage. Easter eggs, third-party developers, and entire legendary studios were born out of pure frustration. So today we're looking at 10 distinct times Atari completely screwed over its talent and accidentally changed the industry forever in the process. Atari had a strict corporate policy. Developers were strictly forbidden from having their names on the box or in the manual. Atari's co-founder Nolan Bushnell openly admitted the goal was to keep competitors from poaching talent, while stripping developers of any leverage that they would have. When Warren Robinett single-handedly created adventure, introducing the world to open-ended exploration and the concept of the action-adventure genre, he was paid a flat salary while Atari raked in millions. Refusing to be erased, Robinett used a microscopic pixel-sized object, also known as the gray dot, to unlock a secret room displaying the words "created by Warren Robinett." He snuck it past quality assurance, quit the company, and let the cartridges ship. By the time Atari discovered it, it was way too late to recall them. They didn't just accidentally popularize the Easter egg, they proved that developers would literally hack their own games just to be recognized as human beings. By 1979, Atari was a money-printing machine, accounting for half of Warner Communications' entire revenue. Yet the programmers making the hits were still treated like assembly line labor. David Crane, Alan Miller, Bob Whitehead, and Larry Kaplan calculated that their games had generated over $60 million for the company, yet they were being paid standard $20,000 salaries with zero bonuses. When they confronted CEO Ray Kasser demanding a royalty structure, Kasser famously dismissed them, saying that they were no more important to the game than the factory workers on the assembly line who boxed the cartridges. So they walked out the door and founded Activision, the world's very first independent third-party video game publisher. Atari tried to sue them into oblivion, but the lawsuit failed. By refusing to pay a few grand in bonuses, Atari accidentally created the modern third-party publishing model that broke their monopoly forever. You would think losing the Activision crew would teach Atari a lesson. Newsflash, it didn't. Soon after, another wave of brilliant engineers, including Rob Fulop, creator of the massive hit Missile Command, and Dennis Coble, grew disgusted by Atari's refusal to share the wealth. To add insult to injury, Atari tried to mollify developers not with money, but with bullshit cheap corporate perks. When Rob Fulop's Atari 2600 port of Missile Command saved the company's holiday season and sold over 2 million copies, Atari's grand gesture of appreciation was a voucher for a free turkey. Fulop and his colleagues realized Atari would rather give them groceries than a percentage of the millions that they generated. They quit and formed iMagic, another massive third-party competitor that immediately began eating Atari's lunch. When Atari secured the home console rights to one of the hottest arcade games on Earth, Pac-Man, they didn't form a massive team to handle the pressure. They dumped the entire project onto a single programmer, Todd Fry. Atari gave Fry an absurdly tight deadline to catch the holiday rush, but the real betrayal was the hardware. The Atari 2600 was physically incapable of tracking the arcade version's 4 distinct ghosts simultaneously. Instead of giving Fry the time or upgraded bank-switched cartridges to solve the problem, management forced him to cut corners. Fry had to make the ghost flicker rapidly on alternating frames to exist on screen at all. Atari manufactured 12 million copies before anyone played it. When consumers threw a fit over the terrible quality, Atari executives stepped back and let Todd Fry take the public heat for a disaster entirely engineered by corporate greed and hardware neglect. In July of 1982, Atari spent a staggering $22 million just to acquire the rights to Steven Spielberg's E.T. Because negotiations dragged on, Atari missed the window for what would be considered a normal development cycle. They needed the game on store shelves by October for Christmas. Ray Kasser called the one guy who was capable of doing it, Howard Scott Warshaw, the brilliant programmer who had just made the hit Yar's Revenge, and he demanded that he build a massive, complex game from scratch in a timeline that only consisted of 5 weeks. Bear in mind, a standard game, it took 6 months. Warshaw worked around the clock, barely sleeping, even going as far to install a development terminal in his home to pull off a literal programming miracle. He delivered a functional game in the end, but because it had zero time for playtesting, it was riddled with frustrating mechanics like constantly falling into pits and, oh by the way, not knowing what the fuck to do. When the game bombed and caused the infamous New Mexico landfill burial, Atari Corporate let Warshaw become the public poster child for the worst game ever made, completely hiding the fact that management's horrific scheduling doomed him from day one. Before Warner took full control, Atari's early days were kind of chaotic, funded heavily by a deal with a tech company called Textronics. Atari's brilliant engineering co-founder Al Alcorn, the man who literally built Pong from scratch, found himself caught in a corporate nightmare. Textronics used their financial leverage to force Atari's engineering team into an impossible position: sign over the personal patents and IPs to the corporation, or watch the company be liquidated. Alcorn and his engineers were forced to surrender the core technological foundations they invented in exchange for basic job security. This set the dark precedent for Atari's entire future. The suits own the ideas, and the engineers, they're just swinging dicks. When Warner Communications fully bought out Atari, they brought in Ray Kasser, we've talked about him, a former textile executive who knew absolutely nothing about technology or creative arts. Kasser viewed video games exactly like he viewed polyester shirts, uniform products to be mass-produced. Under Kassar, Atari's legendary Grass Valley think tank, a secret research and development facility where counterculture engineers were given freedom to invent the future, was systematically gutted. Engineers who wanted to experiment with new microprocessor architecture were told to stop wasting time and focus exclusively on cloning existing arcade games. If a programmer complained that the 2600's architecture couldn't handle a complex port, management accused them of lacking discipline. They took a hotbed of Silicon Valley innovation and turned it into a digital sweatshop. Fresh off the grueling ET timeline, Howard Scott Warshaw was also tasked with adapting Raiders of the Lost Ark. This time, executives demanded a game so complex it could capture the cinematic scope of Indiana Jones, but they refused to give Warshaw any additional memory or hardware assistance. Trapped by the 2600's limitations, Warshaw had to innovate a bizarre, unprecedented control scheme. Players had to literally plug two separate joysticks into the console and hold both at the same time just to manage Indy's inventory and his actions. Instead of supporting their developers with upgraded hardware tech, which existed at the time, Atari forced programmers to invent ridiculous user-unfriendly workarounds to compensate for corporate budget cutting. By 1982, Atari was bleeding its top-tier talent at an alarming rate. When it came time to design their next-generation console, the Atari 5200, the engineering floor was practically a ghost town of inexperienced rookies who had to decipher the messy code left behind by veterans who quit. The result was a total engineering failure. The 5200 was rushed to market with non-centering, unreliable analog controllers that broke almost instantly. Because Atari had driven away the core engineers who actually understood hardware ergonomics and stability, the new team was set up to fail. Programmers were forced to write software for a console whose controllers barely functioned, leading to a catastrophic market flop that further bankrupted Atari's reputation. People love to oversimplify the video game crash of 1983 into a neat little punchline. E.T. was so bad, it killed the industry. But the crash wasn't caused by bad code, it was caused by complete corporate arrogance. Atari management ordered the production of millions more cartridges than there were actual consoles in existence, expecting blind consumer greed to bail them out. They flooded retail shelves with broken, rushed, unplayable garbage from unqualified third-party copycats that they refused to regulate. When the market completely collapsed under the weight of this unwanted inventory, Atari laid off a massive portion of its programming staff. The executives walked away with multi-million-dollar golden parachutes, while the developers, who had spent years screaming that the market was being oversaturated, were left unemployed and publicly blamed for ruining gaming. What makes these little nuggets of information fascinating isn't just that Atari made bad decisions, it's that the modern video game industry was forged in the fires of their disrespect. Developer credits, royalties, creative ownership, third-party publishing, and hidden Easter eggs, the very foundations of modern gaming culture, exist today because early programmers fought tooth and nail against a system that treated them like replaceable parts. And honestly, that is the most Atari thing imaginable, creating industry-defining innovation entirely by accident, while management was busy burning the building down. And that's it for today's episode. What did you think of this list? Feel free to let the community know down in the comments section below. Speaking of our community, if you made it to the end of this episode, you're already home with us. We're a gathering of video game enthusiasts that love to remember when life was just a little bit easier to live, and if you align with that, feel free to subscribe. Finally, the single most important thing you can do for me is to hit that thumbs up button, as it directly impacts the visibility of the videos and the projects that I work on every single day. As always, from my family to your family, good energy, good vibes. Fortifier out. The early video game industry loves to sell the myth that it was built by visionary corporate giants, but when you look at the actual history of companies like Atari, an unfortunate truth emerges. The people making the games were treated less like tech pioneers and more like factory workers with soldering irons. There was no public credit, no royalties, brutal deadlines, and endless crunch. And the weird part, some of the most important milestones in gaming history happen specifically because Atari treated its programmers like garbage. Easter eggs, third-party developers, and entire legendary studios were born out of pure frustration. So today we're looking at 10 distinct times Atari completely screwed over its talent and accidentally changed the industry forever in the process. Atari had a strict corporate policy. Developers were strictly forbidden from having their names on the box or in the manual. Atari's co-founder Nolan Bushnell openly admitted the goal was to keep competitors from poaching talent, while stripping developers of any leverage that they would have. When Warren Robinett single-handedly created adventure, introducing the world to open-ended exploration and the concept of the action-adventure genre, he was paid a flat salary while Atari raked in millions. Refusing to be erased, Robinett used a microscopic pixel-sized object, also known as the gray dot, to unlock a secret room displaying the words "created by Warren Robinett." He snuck it past quality assurance, quit the company, and let the cartridges ship. By the time Atari discovered it, it was way too late to recall them. They didn't just accidentally popularize the Easter egg, they proved that developers would literally hack their own games just to be recognized as human beings. By 1979, Atari was a money-printing machine, accounting for half of Warner Communications' entire revenue. Yet the programmers making the hits were still treated like assembly line labor. David Crane, Alan Miller, Bob Whitehead, and Larry Kaplan calculated that their games had generated over $60 million for the company, yet they were being paid standard $20,000 salaries with zero bonuses. When they confronted CEO Ray Kasser demanding a royalty structure, Kasser famously dismissed them, saying that they were no more important to the game than the factory workers on the assembly line who boxed the cartridges. So they walked out the door and founded Activision, the world's very first independent third-party video game publisher. Atari tried to sue them into oblivion, but the lawsuit failed. By refusing to pay a few grand in bonuses, Atari accidentally created the modern third-party publishing model that broke their monopoly forever. You would think losing the Activision crew would teach Atari a lesson. Newsflash, it didn't. Soon after, another wave of brilliant engineers, including Rob Fulop, creator of the massive hit Missile Command, and Dennis Coble, grew disgusted by Atari's refusal to share the wealth. To add insult to injury, Atari tried to mollify developers not with money, but with bullshit cheap corporate perks. When Rob Fulop's Atari 2600 port of Missile Command saved the company's holiday season and sold over 2 million copies, Atari's grand gesture of appreciation was a voucher for a free turkey. Fulop and his colleagues realized Atari would rather give them groceries than a percentage of the millions that they generated. They quit and formed iMagic, another massive third-party competitor that immediately began eating Atari's lunch. When Atari secured the home console rights to one of the hottest arcade games on Earth, Pac-Man, they didn't form a massive team to handle the pressure. They dumped the entire project onto a single programmer, Todd Fry. Atari gave Fry an absurdly tight deadline to catch the holiday rush, but the real betrayal was the hardware. The Atari 2600 was physically incapable of tracking the arcade version's 4 distinct ghosts simultaneously. Instead of giving Fry the time or upgraded bank-switched cartridges to solve the problem, management forced him to cut corners. Fry had to make the ghost flicker rapidly on alternating frames to exist on screen at all. Atari manufactured 12 million copies before anyone played it. When consumers threw a fit over the terrible quality, Atari executives stepped back and let Todd Fry take the public heat for a disaster entirely engineered by greed.
Okay. Sorry, I had diaper duty. Alright, new area. I don't have any rosaries. Oh, just kidding, I don't. I got tons of these. 30, we'll break a 30. Alright, got a free map, cool. Alright, guess we're going up now. Did you empty the AC? That was yesterday. We fixed that already. We just put like this tablet down and we get the shot back and we suck out all the gunk. Saves us a lot of money. What the fuck is going on here? Oh, that's bad. It's my biggest fear with elevators. I almost died from that. That's cool. Also, I need to change this scene for y'all so that we can actually, you know, see the cutscenes. What's this gimmick? Where I'm almost dead. Insert rosaries. The bench? Why are the benches? Why do I have to pay for benches, bro? Now I'm paying for something else. It's a single-use bench? What in the motherfuck? Why? Jesus Christ, I almost died there. What's over here? Crude map of the Underworks. Alright, we'll take it. That's steam, that probably hurts, yep. Okay. Can barely see anything. Remember, it's not a free chair. Nothing's free in the Citadel. Thanks for screwing me, game. Alright, there's a way down? Guess so. What's over here? I don't like. Ooh, I don't like this one bit. Okay. I dig the artwork though. So now it's pure, just pure environmental. Okay. It's just guesswork, isn't it? Okay, so that's another one of my silk things. Wait, iMagic and Imagic and Activision Games Atari consoles? Yes. That's where they started. You didn't know that? That's where they all started. Way back in the day. So I'm stuck down here until I just deal with the bullshit. Gotcha.
My purse!
Brother, it's just Steam. Grow up. Yeah, we're forced to go this way. Kicking my ass. There we go. What's in here? Right. Right. Perfect game. 10 out of 10. Well, we gotta get good. Can't give up. We're not in revenge territory. There we go. Thank you. Heal. Not a fan of the mandatory damage that we're having to deal with. It's a lot of it. It's very silly. And I will always say, I don't particularly like being shoved in a position where I can't go back to where, like, the whole area I've busted my ass for. I'm sure at some point we can, but right now we can't. Alright, that falls through. We don't care about that. Down, down. Just kidding! Fuck me in the ass, I guess! Oh, okay, yeah, so if we hit the thing while it floats, that's damage too. Cool. What the motherfuck? Get out of here. Alright, let's see. Right, down, up, right, down. Screw that guy. Okay, that's blocked off. We're alright with that. Get out of my face. Get out of my face. Alright, here we go. Small progress is any progress. I'm down for that. Heal. You're so fucking cool, game. You're so cool, game. Give me that. Frayed rosary string, okay. Can't wait to die and do all this over again. Oh hey, it's a bench, but it's probably not free. Good God! Speed run strats.
Bend over, you must.
Yoda! Yoda's being kinky.
Ready? Okay, here we go.
Okay, we can't go down, can't go up. If that falls, go. Just gotta learn the environment. Can't give up now. Alright, there's a special fight right here. Sit down. What's over here? That doesn't look kosher at all. It's not. It is, in fact, the polar opposite of kosher. All for a shard bundle. Thanks, game. Appreciate it. Down, down, right. I'm not worried about him at all. I literally just fucking healed. Be as relevant as you want, you little sack of shit enemy. What a dick. Nope, not happening. I need the heals. Please give them to me. You gotta be fucking kidding me! ColecoVision was around, yes. If you're curious about the second generation of video gaming, I made an excellent video about that.
Crush my clock with a rock, I must.
Dude, it is. It's getting crushed.
Pain I must endure. Okay, here we go.
Okay. If they're just gonna hide, I'm not gonna bother fighting them. Saves me time. Alright, we can't go there. We had a long way to go. Oh man. Gotta take advantage of the nerds. He's got literally a chimney sweep and he's harming me? Oh, this is a new area. Jeez. I don't have 80 rows. I mean, I do, but I'm not going to use it. Okay, it's that way. What did that do? Arena? Yes. I hit him first, but okay. Whatever floats your boat, game. I'm so mentally fucking over this game. I'm mentally over it. At this point, it's just, hey, let's pull out all the shitty stops we can. Make this just so grossly fucking unfun. Make regular enemies somehow the strongest fucking thing on the planet.
Get in, losers. We're seizing the means of production.
When your regular enemies are just as destructive as bosses, that's a fucking problem. That's called balance issues. Don't fucking do that. They're regular run-of-the-mill bullshit enemies that are killing me easier than the last judge did. Nope. Not nearly enough soak to do anything, is it? That hurts because reasons. Who are you?
That's fine. ¿Me ofende?
I guess we're just helping him. You gotta be fucking kidding me. All that work for a single rosary? A single rosary bead. Here. Left, right. Oh, that's what's up there. Okay. I still don't think we open up that one, which sucks because there's a shard I want right there. Alright, let's go over this way. Yeah, just deal with the junk. Jump. What's this, the fucking Catholic Church, dude? I'm having to pay for everything. Want to sit? Pay rosaries. You want to do this? Pay beads. Oh, what's this? Is it going to give me a piece of lemon? What? So this is just waste your money, the level. Okay. Cool. Love to see it. Fuck off. The only plus side is I get to start a little bit closer now, which is grand. It's Yoda 2 that works, I'm sorry. I don't know if we're gonna be playing this all night. I might mix it up and do something else because I'm fucking over it. This is very much, we're at that part of the game where we're gonna have to like do as much as we can and then move the fuck on for a little bit because I don't want to fuck this game off and it's going very rapidly that direction. I'm tired of the bullshit. I'm tired of it. Like, my reflexes are gone. I'm tilted. What's the point of this? None. None whatsoever. Nice, we can't get up here. Basic enemies kill you. It's fine. Basic run-of-the-mill bullshit enemies. They're the end of you. Is it only me that takes damage to those things spinning around? That's cool. How does one get up here? Okay. Alright, I have no map here. Is this a free bench? It's perpetually free? No bullshit? Coral chambers, okay. Pretty. Citadel's a really beautiful place, but damn is it a bitch to get through. To straw by a handgun? Brother, what a coinkydink. This is a massive game. It's a very large game. The Lace or Widow? Lace. Okay.
吹きねえろ
Paspin?
ああささくりめえな
Cadestre. Tamiayan.
Vienta
LOL, what? Hello? What's over here? That's a simple key, right? Surgical symbol. We're taking out a doctor now? Okay, bye. I don't trust these benches anymore. I don't. Oh, I thought that was a damn...
General Kenobi.
Oh, they're all clock pieces. That's cool. Nope. What's this? Alright, can't go here. Duly noted. Is this a stringer? I think these are just straight up vending machines. It is. Oh. Citadel's pretty big. Alright, a lot to explore though. It's a huge area. Alright, there's two areas to the left we could check out. Oh, spikes there. We'll do that. So pretty. So they killed me in the middle of me killing them. Is there any fast travel in this game? Okay, so that's the key. Oh shit, I almost died there. Oh, these are the guys that were kidnapping me. Oh, this is the right side of the slab. Interesting. Oh, this is a whole new area. I can't do it. I gotta go to bed. I got a big hike in the morning. I can't do it. Alright, we're just gonna raid out. I'm not gonna do anything fancy. I'm beat, my head hurts. I don't like how difficult this game has gotten all of a sudden. Let's go hang out with Golem. Alright, as always, from my family to your family, good energy, good vibes. Fortify out, keep the flames of hope burning. Flames retro game burning even stronger. Tomorrow's Friday. more Silksong, but I'll probably play something else because I'm trying to avoid fucking this game off. So, all right, come over on this raid, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.
Instructions manual for the first one.